Israel, land of Israel, has an honor, and the honor is God Almighty.
October 5th, 2 days before Hamas would go on their killing spree.
Welcome again to Shara Negev. You've been here last year, and I hope to see you again next year.
More than 600 Christians from 50 countries visited areas in southern Israel close to Gaza's border. Ofir Libstein, a well-known mayor, welcomed the Christian guests taking a unity tour of the country.
I promise to do everything to keep the land of Israel, to keep the land of this area, and build it stronger and stronger. And I'm so happy to see you all from all over the world that come to see this beautiful place.
48 hours after making those brief remarks, the 50-year-old mayor, who lived in Kibbutz Kfar Aza, less than 2 miles from the Gaza Strip, awakened to the noise of rapid gunfire. On that October 7th morning, Mayor Ofir came running down these stairs because he could hear the gunfire right outside his home, not knowing what was going on. He came down this road, one of the main arteries of the kibbutz, and then he encountered a Hamas fighter, and they shot him, and he died right here. David Parsons of the International Christian Embassy lost a close friend that day.
The death of Mayor Ofir Libstein, a good friend of the embassy, it was surreal that we were here 2 days before, and it's made it very personal for us.
70 Hamas fighters descended on Kibbutz Kfar Aza that morning, going house to house. Omar Abu Rusha, a member of Hamas's elite naval commando force, reportedly took part in the civilian massacre at Kfar Aza.
شو قالوا لكم بدكم تقتل كل واحد كل اللي بتشوف
بتشوفوا بتقتلوه ويرجع بعدين
ما في فرق بين رجال نسوان اولاد الكل.
This graphic mapping shows the exact locations in the kibbutz where Rusa and his accomplices murdered 58 residents of Kfar Aza, including 40 children. Hamas also took 17 hostages. Radical Muslims like to say they love death, we love life.
Yeah, we always say, Golda Meir said it the best, and she said that this war will end when they love their children more than they hate us.
Knesset member Sharon Haskell gave CBN News and other media a tour of Kibbutz Kfar Aza almost 4 weeks after the horrific attacks of October 7th.
Everything has just kind of frozen in time. Nothing has been touched.
Every home here sustaining some level of destruction. Windows blown out, furniture and clothes strewn all over the place.
This is taken out of a horror movie, out of a horror scene. Just unbelievable.
This is part of a Hamas rocket.
Major Diamond of Israel's Defense Forces telling CBN News that once terrorists took over the kibbutz, hundreds of Gazans then broke through the border fence.
Clothing that you see scattered here, this wasn't done by IDF. This was done by Hamas. And Gazans just came in here and started to loot the houses and just steal whatever they could.
And then there's the smell that still lingers in the air all these many weeks later.
The one thing you immediately recognize, you can smell the smell of death here. Blood still splattered on the floor, on the couch, along with hundreds of bullet marks. These seem to be small caliber weapons, bullets, and clearly this was much, much bigger.
The reports are that many of the homes in this kibbutz sustained RPG attacks, and in the situations when Hamas wasn't able to actually get the residents out, they ended up setting them ablaze. Mayor Ofir, like so many of the residents here, had spent years taking numerous initiatives to foster peace between Jews and Palestinians living in Gaza.
Many people here in this town who were peace-loving people who looked on how to advance and better the life of Israelis and Palestinians were murdered here. in front of their homes with their family members. Some of them burned to the ground in these houses. And when Hamas came and did that, they burned and they murdered people with that kind of vision.
Parsons, whose Christian organization has helped build more than 200 bomb shelters throughout southern Israel, says despite the ongoing war with Hamas, they are here for the long haul.
Look, we're going to stand with these communities and help them rebuild. We've been doing it for over 10 years now with bomb shelters and firefighting equipment and things they need to stay here. It's not going to deter us. We're going to stand with Israel even stronger and help these communities rebuild here along the Gaza border.
George Thomas, CBN News, Kibbutz Kfar Aza in southern Israel.